Hello YouTube, I am back, and I started laying out some of the planning for some of the magic mods, Ars Magicka and Thaumcraft. So I thought a good way to start off this episode would be to go create some arcane compendiums, and I say some because I've lost them in the past, and it doesn't actually use up any essence, so there isn't much sense in only having to make one. So, get a nice arcane compendium. Come on. There you go. See, so I get an arcane compendium, goes flying, unlocks secrets of the arcane. And while that creates another, let's see, using compendium, first spell. Now, I found out last time that basically the reason stuff like was a horrible order to unlock. What, do I have to watch this? Oh, okay, that's kind of sad. But the reason that let's see, can I scan this? No. But the reason that I kept having troubles with getting all the crafting recipes for stuff was because it largely wants me to do it in the order it tells me instead of whatever order I do, whatever I so choose. So I think I'm gonna kind of go with everything in the order that it tells me. So let's see, let's go ahead and get Ars Magicka lined up here. Uh, oh, that's annoying. Can I just at least be in my inventory? Okay. So yeah, that's kind of annoying that you have to be physically looking at it, but I do have this marked as an arcane puddle, so I don't have to worry about losing it. That is one of the few sources of arcane essence that is still around. Did you just lag me? Whatever. Okay, so as you may have noticed, I'm not sure if uh, blah. I set up the outline for the arcane crafter and the three different types of nexies. If you don't know what I mean by three different nexies, you can see one of them in my server play series. That was the light nexus, but there's also a neutral nexus and a dark nexus, neither of which I've been able to show on camera. But I thought I might as well plan them out, especially since they fit so well together. Like, everything is set up to be a 5x5 area, which I'm not sure if that was intentional to make them all the same size, but they all fit very nicely around each other, and I think it'll look pretty cool when it's actually done. But first, I have to get the basics for this. So, I don't know why I don't use this elevator. I never use the elevator up. I use it down, which I probably have most of these. Yeah, I think all of that got processed from last episode off camera. I haven't been paying attention to it at all. I entirely forgot there was anything here. I'm actually going to grab this because I think I might be low on some resources, but going to come up. See, set it and forget it. Wonderful. So let's see, strong box. Okay. So one of the first things I'm going to need, I believe, is an Oculus. Let's see, first spell. Yeah, Oculus, which does not, and yeah, so much for using the Ars Magicka tab. I'm instead going to just look at everything individually. So that requires some of this. So there's 4, so I can real quick make some stones. I also require some coal and some blue topaz. That'll be pretty easy. Topaz. Well, this is mighty embarrassing. I think I'm out of coal. So, I guess I get to show you guys how I've been gathering resources. I'm not going to gather much. I'm just going to grab some... I'm probably going to just go for the first coal vein I find and just grab all of it, and then I'll be done gathering resources. I'm going to go ahead and turn back to a bat because I do have to fly back up. I don't have any magic system for getting up the mine shaft, just down into it, but I think it looks pretty cool getting down. Okay, so, yep, right here. Ow. See, this hammer is quite useful. Also, I didn't grab much coal from that, so I'm going to go for another vein here. This will probably be enough. This is a nice large vein of coal. There's plenty of ores that I have not grabbed in this tunnel. So I can always just come, if I'm like just a little short on any of the common ores and stuff, I can easily just come down here and grab it. Because it's honestly, it would be a very large pain to have to collect every one of those resources, because as I tear into the walls, I uncover more resources, and it would just take a very long time, a lot longer than I'm willing to spend on a couple individual ores. I'd rather be knocking out an entire 3x3 at a time, moving straight forward. But I believe I got everything I need for the Oculus, minus glass, because this is another one of those recipes that doesn't have an ore dictionary glass. It actually requires true glass. So, have an Oculus, and I'm going to move it down there to where all the magic stuff is, but first, let's just set it up here. So, there's defensive, there's utility. I would want to go for either of these because I did offense last season, but I didn't really get far into offense. And honestly, defense is kind of hard to start because one of the very first, the regeneration spell, requires neutral essence. And that's actually kind of annoying. It wouldn't have been as bad on the server because it comes from those essence pools, but I've been very strapped to actually find more recently. So I'm just going to go with this again. Though I might go with magic instead this time. There is fire. I want the lightning affinity, which lightning damage. This will get me to it faster. I don't want to have to go through Foss. So I guess I'm going fire again. This is going to be kind of repetitive from the server play series just because I did do that, but I really did not get far, so it shouldn't be that bad. Okay, I'm also going to need an inscription table. But I don't remember any of this from the season. Okay, let's see. Spell parchment is like paper and sticks. Yes. I'm always strapped to find sticks. I always think I have them, and then I don't. You are going to go in here. No, you're not. You are full. No, an empty chest. There you go. And witchwood saplings. So, I'm going to need some paper, and I have wood in my inventory, so just paper. Oh, there's some paper. Gonna go ahead and craft a couple of these. Not only because I have all the sticks, but let's see, torch and feather. I have a couple feathers. Definitely need to set up a chicken farm at some point, but I have enough to get by, that's for sure. Let's see, more slabs I think will do it. Oh, come on. There you go. I hope witchwood counts. It does. Okay. So inscription table. Again, I'm gonna properly do this later. Okay, I need, excuse me, I need a written book, which is a feather, an ink, and a book. I'm starting to memorize where some of these things are. This is sad. There's no organization. It's been this bad for this long. Okay, so I have the book, a projectile, I have physical and fire damage, and I'm going to name it Firebolt Level 1, because that's pretty much what it is. So, I take it out, Firebolt, yay! So, does the Arcane Compendium say I need anything more? Let's see, inscription, crafting altar structure. So, structures down at the very bottom. Crafting altar. Yay! Now, I don't have enough sunstone like I did last season. I'm actually really close. But let's see. What is something that I can... It won't really matter. I just want something decent. Oh, yeah, nether quartz is the same. That's so much more expensive than nether brick. But, let's see, moonstone, sunstone, yeah. Oh, no, not layers. Here's back. Um, uh, no, anything that isn't glass is probably going to be fine. You know what? I probably have redstone blocks. Yep. Okay. So it's gonna be this. Gonna empty some of my inventory over here. That should be good. And get some nether brick. Gonna need 3 sets of stairs, if I remember. Hopefully I won't make the same blunder I did last season, spending so long trying to diagnose the issue that was just not placing stairs. That's honestly really annoying that the placement of stairs is pivotal to the design of this. But it's forgivable because it just looks flat awesome. Also, this doesn't require any essence, correct? Okay, I think that might actually be everything that the old spell required. And I have run into snow because I'm going to need snow biome. So let's see. Going to craft as much as I can from memory. I know I still need a crafting altar. Not going to be quite there. I also need magic wall. Need quite a lot, actually, unfortunately. So, magic wall, how do I make you? Vintium and stone. Gonna go ahead and craft some of you. Makes a bunch, right? Yeah, 16. Not gonna use near that much. It's a cool building block, but it's certainly not my style. I might be able to use it in some of the magic space, though. So, let's see. Shift click and some Vintium. You're not Vintium. You're Vintium. So, I'm just gonna get a bunch of you, smelt you. Oh, that was weird. So, smelt you, and if I'm just going to smelt 4, I might as well smelt 8. So, gonna stick you in there. And, let's see, what else? Back. Uh, ooh, crafting altar. Clicking is so weird. That's more Vintium. Okay. Really simple. And lectern is just a bunch of wood. Okay. So, it's honestly not hard to get started in Ars Magicka. I just always imagine it is, because all the blocks look fancy. And with most mods, Ars Magicka being normally an exception, fancy blocks cost a lot. So I need another stone. So I'm going to need one like that, and one like this. And a new entry. I'll deal with that in a moment. Again, never use that elevator. Or never use it effectively. So, let's see. Arcane Compendium says that I should have 3 blocks tall. Also, not at the edge. Not at this edge. So, let's bring these back in, which I think will unfortunately mess a little with the aesthetic that I thought I was going to get, because I didn't remember how that worked. It really feels like these should be more open. Like, the crafting altar should be more open than it is. But, eh. Okay, then I think it's all 9 of these. Ah! You just lose it, don't you? Okay. I can live with this. They're not very expensive. So, Arcane Compendium. Gonna need a lectern. Right there. That's reasonable. And gonna need a lever. Can grab that in a moment. Gonna get these stairs here before I manage to forget again. And I do need my little modifier block, which will be replaced with sunstone. Don't you worry. Just don't have the resources at the moment. And let's see. Just looked at this. How can I forget that quickly? Okay, so there are stairs here. And let's see if I can remember how to place these. I used to laugh at any YouTuber that couldn't place them, because honestly, stairs are not that hard to place. I don't know why some YouTubers have so much issue with the placing of stairs, because as long as you know the mechanics to placing them, it's not, oh, I say that and then I mess up. And then the stair gets glitched. Great. I want to get back up there. Can I? Yes, I can. So, yeah, that was annoying. There we go. Okay, there's all the nether brick. I will obviously need the modifiers, I think in the corners. Yeah, in the corners. Right here, and here, here, and here. A crafting altar in the top. This looks off. Is it off? Nope, I guess not. Okay, so just a couple more nether brick. And then I guess as soon as I get a lever, it'll be done. That was surprisingly easy. I might actually be able to craft the spell this episode. Maybe. No promises. Probably not. But I can at least try to. So, wood. Get me some sticks. Get me one piece of cobble. Oh, come on. Lever. And then as soon as I do this, I need to go fly off to the snow biome. So I'm going to turn into a bat. And it is pretty much that direction exactly. That direction exactly. That sounds so accurate. But let's see. Grabs a shovel, which I actually happen to have in my inventory ready to go. Totally not intentional though. But, ooh, and there's mallowberry. I swear. Someone want to tell me if they are actually, like, only in snow biomes? Because, like, honestly, I think I've only seen them at least in cold biomes. Not necessarily taiga or anything like that, but cold biomes. I think there's a... I can't even... No, there's not a cold modifier in vanilla in 1.6. That's 1.7. Or perhaps Biomes of Plenty adds it, but I'm a little doubtful. But yeah, that will definitely be enough snowballs. I thought they only stacked to 16. When did they start stacking to 64? Huh. Could have sworn snowballs only stacked to 16. Odd. Okay, so just real quick gather up all the resources for my new spell. And let's see, I'm going to have an inventory full of crap. Okay, real quick, just going to make a bunch of blank runes that I can't remember the recipe. Rune, what are you? Okay, that was dumb looking. There we go. 20 runes. That should be sufficient. Okay, I think there's like 2 red runes, which means 1 rose. There's 1 rose red. And I know that came from a... Okay, there's 3 roses. Really hope I have more than just 3. That would be kind of sad. But, let's see, get this. Blank rune, Vintium. Ooh, Vintium. You were just smelting. Did you get enough? Oh, come on. Click the right thing. Okay. So, there's that. There's also an arrow, which is guaranteed to be in one of these chests. I so swear. There we go. So, let's see. Cobblestone and dirt. I'm just trying to empty a little of my inventory because it is quite a mess. Do I use either of the flowers? No. So I'm going to go ahead and dump both of these out of my inventory. Don't need you. Don't need you. Excuse me for the on-screen inventory management, but you can see it's at least partially relevant. So let's see. Vintium, arrow, snowball, red rune, iron sword. Do I have an undamaged iron sword? Probably. No, I'm not even going to deal with looking for it. I have so much iron, it's okay to spare 2. So, let's see, get this iron sword. Let's see, flint and steel. Okay, I know I have a bunch of those. By a bunch, I mean 2. And spell parchment. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to need one of you. I think one of you to start. 2 of you. You. Flint and steel. I'm gonna at least try to do this so that it looks like it's in order. At least a little. So let's see. Blank rune, Vintium, arrow. Let's see. Is that everything? Looks like there are 8 different things, and there's 8 slots in my inventory. Perfect. I can actually make this look nice. Like I'm some magic mage. A magic mage. Okay. The night has grown on me. Yay! It's working. Then there's arrow, snowball, red rune, throw in an iron sword, throw in a red rune, add the fire, add the Vintium, and seal it with a scroll. Okay, first time I click it, gets me this. Let's get like a really simple firebolt. Level 1. Space 1. Okay. How do I escape? I don't remember how to exit out. Oh. Okay, I did something. I think it was just pressing E. Ooh, cow. You'll help. Okay, so that was kind of underwhelming. But, okay, see, now the Nexies unlock. If you go for a defensive spell, I don't think the Nexuses unlock until after you craft your first spell, but you need an Essence Nexus for defensive or for the regenerative spells, which just is infuriating to me. It doesn't scale correctly. Now, I might be wrong. I might just be entirely wrong because I don't normally go down the defensive path. So, you know what? I'm going to stop complaining because I might actually be wrong. So, I admit that I admit I'm probably wrong. I don't claim to know everything about all the mods, especially the magic mods. They're usually pretty good at mystifying me and leaving me wowed. That just sounded lame. Also, Arcane Compendium, what can I make the Light Nexus out of? Because I want to make it nice this time. Let's see. So there's Diamond, Moonstone. Because if I can use Sunstone on a Light Nexus, that'll be great. Because I can actually get substantial amount of Sunstone, and it's usually a really high level. You see, the highest I'm seeing, though, is Moonstone / Diamond. And I have 0 Moonstone. And I might have enough diamond, actually. So here's 28. Is this all of it? I think I'd need 36. Yeah, so not quite enough diamond. Certainly have enough gold. In fact, do I have enough nether quartz to do that this episode? No. I'm gonna have to go mining in the nether before I do that, but I think that this spell is a pretty nice wrapping up point. So I'm going to try to hit another cow. I think it's this cow that I keep hitting. Can I kill you? I killed you. My magic is growing. Yeah. Okay. Goodbye, people. Bye.